Yeah, you know I'm on my, hey, you know I'm on my, hey, you know I'm on my, hey, 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 yeah, I don't never lose, nah, all I do is win, hey, hey, I don't never lose, yeah, all I do is win, hey, hey, this week on earth, 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 hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to This Week on Earth. The category this week is superpowers. The draft order is Sturge, myself, Bauer, Nicholas, and Gage. Sturge, lead us off, my brother.
This for me is the easiest first pick that I've had so far, and it's teleportation.
Fire.
Teleportation for sure. That's the easiest thing I've ever had to do.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. We go, practicality and being able to use it, but you could, actually be useful 100%.
Yeah, for
instant
sure.
teleportation.
So would you consider the movie The Jumper, a teleportation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Where you
doubt.
got to like imagine where you want to be and it be where you can go?
I mean, yeah, that's not how mine would. I mean, I would just be like, I could just be, boom, fucking.
I got you. Same concept as moving through space. Gotcha.
Nope. It's like teleportation instead of that.
Just be in there.
Anyhow. All right, that's a good pick for sure. I'm also going to go with an obvious pick that I feel like everyone would like to do for sure. It would definitely make daily life better, and I could either use it to fight or I could be a coward, and I would fly away if I wanted to. I'm going to choose flight.
Flight. Yep. Who wouldn't?
Man, I'd love that.
Who wouldn't want to fly?
If I couldn't teleport, I'd like to fly for daily life. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Bauer, my guy, it's on you.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
Being able to move stuff.
That was my pick, man.
Yeah,
Really?
These are going to go too.
That was your pick too? Tell us why telekinesis was that high for you all. As if I'm doing
dog.
that.
What do you
Being able
mean?
to control objects with your mind.
Yeah, that's
I mean, the mind is the most powerful thing somebody can have. So I mean, you have no limits of what you could do with it to move it.
Think about how badass Matilda was.
Yeah.
And
I remember when she's swinging books around that room.
Right.
And plus, my top two got taken, first and second.
Yeah.
So
those are two good solid picks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
and it chopped everybody's list.
Okay. I'm cool with that for sure. It was on my list, no doubt. But all right, word. It's on to Nick and Jaden.
I wish that I could. My first one would be that I could like replicate myself and then form back into a singular human.
So like clone yourself
but then come back.
Shape shifting?
Well,
no,
I could
it's replication.
Just like copy himself and then
It's like in Game of Thrones, kind of. I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones. I know Gage and Toons have.
Human osmosis.
It's like the dude in that city with the bald head that ends up stealing, I don't want to go too far in depth for those that haven't seen it, although you should have seen it by now. But it's like that guy. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's a good pick. All right, Gage, you got back-to-backs in this draft, which is valuable as it can be, for sure.
I'm gonna go with time control.
That was definitely one of my next picks.
For
I
sure.
feel like you can do so much with just that one power.
Time manipulation.
Manipulation, altering, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, for sure.
Does that include travel?
No.
Well, I mean,
technically, I would if you
I say there are
freeze
two
time,
separate ones.
If
But
I
I
could
feel like,
freeze time and walk
if you go to a
somewhere,
different time, if you can manipulate time to
You
a
can
different
reverse it.
time,
So you think that's the same as time travel?
for sure.
I mean, if you time travel and change something, everything's
Yeah.
going to change before it. But if you time travel and change something, everything's going to change too. I guess it's just the manner in which you get there, whether you got to reverse to a period or you just show up in a time loop.
if you've
I
never
think-
seen the show Heroes, go watch Heroes and watch the time
Yeah,
travel.
time manipulation is time travel for
He
sure.
can go back in time. He can
Mm.
pause time.
That's heavy hitting right there.
That
Because you can
is.
do everything with time.
To me, that's like 2 in 1. But
It is.
Like,
I
I
mean,
had
that's the
both of
ultimate.
That's technically one power.
I had both
But I'm
of those
saying, like,
listed.
how would you, Peasy, if you were going to manipulate time, what would you do? Like, what's the act that you would be doing?
I understand
you-
what you're saying. You could go back in time. You could rewind time and do it that way. I'm thinking like you have a remote control to time is how I think of time altering essentially. Is you can pause it, you can slow it down, you could speed it up, you could
Right. Like,
rewind it, and I get that you could time travel in that sense. Sure.
So that's the
makes
only reason
sense.
why I wanted to ask, because if we're looking at it from where you can just straight up manipulate time and the essence you're in it, that's cool. But if it contains time travel, then I'm not going to say time travel is a
I'm
guess.
thinking time travel more in the sense of like almost like your teleportation where you're just like snap, I'm there. And that's how I feel like time
Be
travel is
there.
like boop, you know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's
I feel like
Time travel is either forward or backwards. Time manipulation doesn't mean that it could just, you could slow things down, you could speed things up. It's two different things. I don't
All right.
think this,
I mean,
I
all
don't,
right, I can buy that.
We just got to come to a group agreement that time control and time travel are 1 and 2, not all
yeah,
two.
it's two different things. One, so you're either being able to go back in time or forward in time, or you're able to slow things down and speed things up
And freeze.
and freeze.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with that being the option, as long as Gage is cool with his answer being chopped up
Right.
like that.
okay.
Do you still want to keep that? I mean,
I'm gonna go with the going back and forth in time.
so time travel.
Okay, time travel.
Okay.
I think that's a feasible option. Let him pick which one of the two he'd like to keep on. his
Yeah.
Because
list.
you can essentially do the same thing in both, like freeze time, but it's different because if you could freeze a time period, if you could time travel, because you could go back in time, live up to it, go back in time, live up to it. But that's different than freezing time.
Like clock stoppers, you
Yeah.
stop and everybody's
Like time travel, you still have to relive that and then
You have to go back or you have to go forward. You
Yeah.
can't just like stay in that moment and
you can't. So you're saying in time control, you can't reverse time?
no, it's either slow it down to the or
So
speed
he's saying like the guy that the time traveling guy does not have the remote.
No,
Yes.
no.
He
I'm
just
saying
puts himself where it's at.
time manipulation guy,
has
Hey,
a remote.
from the
You
point
can
that you decided
pause,
to
speed
manipulate
up, slow
time.
down.
but not reverse and
Correct.
not speed up, or he can speed up. You're
You can
saying?
speed up, but that's not like time traveling, really. That's
I would
you're
say he,
still,
just
like,
he can't reverse past his existence.
yeah.
like, if at 12 o'clock you decide that you're going to pause time, slow it down, or fast forward to 10 o'clock, you're not
Yeah,
able to go
that's it.
past
That's
those,
it. You can't go outside your existence.
Right.
or the moment that you've lived in already.
Okay, so you still want time travel after all that
Yeah.
to where you can be like, boom, I'm here.
Gage can go to 1950.
Yeah.
And Gage
Or he
can
can go to
2050.
2030.
Or he
Yeah.
can go to
See
0
what
BC
the-
or whatever.
What the Egyptians did.
And then he could come back.
And tell you how the pyramids were made.
With answers to the
Exactly.
pyramids.
Yeah.
Cool. That's where I'm cool with that.
Does this little Coke make me look like I'm like 10 feet tall?
No, but it looks like you're trying to not get sponsorships.
Wow, showing the back of the label.
No, it was blurring the whole thing out. It's like you were trying to
Oh,
no
yeah.
ads on that.
It's Coca-Cola Zero.
Okay.
It
All
doesn't
right,
make me
Gage,
look
we
really
got back
big.
to
Wait,
back.
we got Gage with back to backs, right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with super intelligence.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I didn't even
Alright.
put that on my list.
Yeah, I already got that one, so that's not one that I need.
Genius IQ.
Yeah. That's a good one. I did
Yeah.
not think about
That
that.
was for sure on my list. That wasn't on your list at all.
No,
No.
I'm not very intelligent. Didn't think of that.
That's
That's a
for
good
sure
one.
on the list.
I knew I was forgetting some, but you know,
So now what we got? Tunes.
I consider this a superpower. Photographic memory.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like legit, like 100% photographic memory. I could look at
Like you can store it in your brain and go pick it.
forever.
Gotcha.
Look at it. Yeah, that is for sure a superpower.
very
I was gonna
similar.
say I have
to
a sliver of
Superman.
that now. Like I kind of.
Yeah,
I'm talking about looking at a page for 1 second, and that whole page is stuck in my brain for the entire as
That's what I think of when I think of super intelligent. So.
Well, super intelligent. Just because you can remember everything that you see, I don't think that makes you smart. You could still be dumb and remember.
Depends on how you use it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I
Yep.
mean, just because you're smart doesn't mean you can remember the exact details of a scene in time.
Yeah, exactly. Too. Just because you're smart don't mean you can remember everything.
But yeah, true.
But you could watch a YouTube video on how to change your oil and have it down every time. So you could definitely make that practical.
Is it on me?
It is.
Go invisible.
Yeah. I almost feel like that one's overdue.
Another one on
There's
everybody.
another one that's overdue, but there's a caveat to that one that kind of breaks my heart. So I don't
Use
know
it
if I'm
how
gonna
you
do it.
will, Tunes. But yeah, I mean, if we're talking practical invisibility, I mean, you
I'd be
do a
rich.
number of things.
I'd be rich too.
Better walk quietly.
I'll be butt naked walking through the bank.
You better be, or else you're gonna have to get a suit.
I go up to people. I go up behind people's shoulder and be like, "Hey," and then walk away.
Yeah. All right. So it's
I would-
on me, huh?
Uh-huh.
I thought I was pretty funny.
I guess for this one, I'm gonna go with super strength.
Yeah. Damn it.
That was the one on my tongue.
You gonna
Is
do
that the
it?
one that was overdue, Bauer?
No,
Well,
no.
I was about to have 2 picks coming up, and that was one of them for sure.
nah, my overdue
I mean-
one's not there yet.
Okay. All right, Sturge.
All right, so it's on me. I'm gonna go with like invincibility. You know,
Immortality.
Like indestructible.
like I guess more like
Immortality.
yeah, like nothing. I don't,
Can't be pierced.
You're gonna live forever.
Indestructible and immortality, I feel like, are two different things.
Invincible.
Indestructible means you can't be. I think indestructible means you can't be damaged from the outside.
Right.
You can still be damaged from the inside.
Like
Immortality.
Superman's invincible, but he's got kryptonite.
I'm
Right.
talking like like I can't. There is no. I'm invincible. There is nothing that's gonna kill me. Like
Then you're immortal.
Okay. Well, then what is invincibility then? If it's not.
I think invincibility is like you can't be pierced by objects. Like you're invincible.
Invincibility, nothing's gonna kill you, but immortal means you're never gonna die. Invincibility, you can still die because your body stops.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
like
Well,
you. That's why I said you can't be
I
damaged
disagree
from
with
the
that.
outside, but you can be damaged from the inside
Yeah,
with
I can.
invincibility.
I'm cool
I
with
think-
still dying of old age.
I
I'm
think
with
invincibility is one that you kind of group two together, where you would have indestructible and immortality. I think that's my perception of it. If you're invincible, I don't think you ever. I don't think anything can hurt you.
I guess that-
and or
I don't.
kill you.
I disagree with that
That's fine.
because like if you can't be invincible, to me doesn't when you use the word invincible, it doesn't mean like
Let's
it's
use the
never-
World Wide Web.
it's never. Oh, I'm just saying the way that I hear it used, and the way that you use it is it's never gonna like be damaged, but it doesn't mean it's never gonna be like it's never gonna end.
The
Like,
definition.
immortality seems like
The definition is too powerful to be defeated or overcome.
by death or anything else.
yeah. It says by death.
No. I
See, that's what I'm saying. Immortality has to do with death.
Like
Like, that's
vampires.
the whole base. The whole basis of immortality is around death. Invincible's not like that. That word's not.
Invincible is a synonym of indestructible.
All right. Well, all right. Here's my. I don't know how we're gonna word it then, but my superpower is that I don't want. I would not experience pain, or be able to be killed by anything. I guess other than myself.
True that. I feel you.
That's indestructible.
Yeah.
All right, we can go with that.
'Cause I
Invincibility.
feel like
Immortal, you couldn't even kill yourself if you wanted to.
Right,
Right.
right. Which is why I don't. I definitely didn't want to be immortal because that seems like you're
That
just
sounds terrible.
seems
stuck
depressing.
at some point.
but
Like, holy shit, I'm done.
Okay. I'm glad we got that figured out.
Okay, so then I went back. I go back to back here.
Yeah,
huh?
you go back to bike.
We took my superhuman strength.
Yes, I did. You want to see
All
it?
right. So one, I mean, I guess then I can already teleport. So, and I'm indestructible. I don't think another one. I hate to use it with this pick, but I don't know. Somebody might take it, but I'm doing it. I want to talk to animals.
Son of a biscuit.
I'm doing it.
That's a
Eliza
good
Bear
one.
out here.
That was, oh my God.
Who wouldn't want to do that, truth be told?
Dude, I want to do it right now so I can ask my damn dogs what the issue
Except I feel like Raven, my dog, would not stop talking.
is.
It would just be the end of silence for me, for sure. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to communicate. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. All right. My next one. This is hard. I think I'm gonna go with this is my third pick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with mind control.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're all good ones.
I mean, yeah.
It's like when you sit and talk about I was talking about it, what you would do if you hit the lottery. Like there's no wrong. I mean, it's just so
There's
many.
wrong answers. to
There's
that
some
one.
dumb answers.
No, there's not.
Spend your lot. I mean, if you win the lottery, there's some dumb answers.
If you
for
hit the
that.
Powerball, like I don't think there's a wrong answer.
You don't
Like
feel like
what?
it'd be dumb if I spent all my
Cocaine
lotto
and hookers.
or lotto tickets?
Okay, what? That's unrealistic as shit. If I asked you what you were gonna do, I doubt that's what you would say, Jimmy.
It's not at all what I would say.
Yeah. Or Nick or Gage or Bauer. I know that's not what y'all would do. That's my point though. This is just something cool to talk about where you're just like, man, that would be cool if I had that, is what I meant by the lottery discussion. I'm not saying that you can't have a dumb answer like spending I'm gonna give all my money to my neighbor. Nobody's gonna say that shit. Anyway, moving on. Bauer's pick.
Sorcery.
Sorcery.
Define sorcery.
Like magic? We like throwing
Magic.
flaming like fireballs?
Yeah, like
like
I'm a
focus
motherfucking wizard, dog.
Okay.
Like either a wand or with my damn hands. I'm
That's-
I'm doing some stuff.
So
Avada Kedavra. Yeah.
that's a superpower.
I feel
I mean,
like
that's a
that one's-
power.
I guess it's a power, but that also is, we get into some kind of gray area there because
It
like
really
with
is.
sorcery, you can do all of these other things. I mean, it's cool, whatever.
You gotta
like
be
to
I
do
nice
it.
mean,
with it.
I mean, I'm up for that discussion because I
wizard.
got another one slated because I knew that one was going to be tough.
Who doesn't want to be a wizard?
I want to go to Hogwarts, damn it. I want to fly on a broom.
Imagine Bauer in the Harry Potter movies. Bauer as a character.
Lit.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be
be
hilarious. Yes, it would. He'd be like, God damn broom, I can't get this one." I mean, I could just picture him. Yeah, that would be good stuff. I would
Yeah,
love to see
I
that.
mean, yeah, sorcery, that's fine. I think that's fine.
If Gage could just use his time travel and get Bauer casted for that, he's about the right age, I'd say, somewhere in that range. They can make it work.
Make me Harry Potter.
Well, I mean, he's got invisibility. He could be in it, just nobody would ever know.
That's I am in there. I'm in there.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Nick. Super Nick.
Yeah, what's Super Nick doing?
Frozen.
What would y'all's superhero name?
All right. No, I interrupted. Sorry. If I this is kind of lame, but I think it'd be cool in certain situations. I wish I could hold my breath forever. Like
Oh,
as long
that's
as I want
hard.
to.
That's
like,
hard.
what about just like breathe underwater?
That's what. Well,
You
no.
could- no,
I wish I could hold my breath.
I think his is pretty specific enough.
I mean, if you breath forever, you don't need to take in oxygen, so you could go underwater.
I mean,
But-
yeah, I'm just saying,
but-
yeah. And you could also go into space, I guess.
If you're asking,
Well, but you have to be able to withstand pressure if you go under deep water and go into space. Just because you don't need oxygen doesn't mean your body can withstand
Ah.
pressure.
If you take one breath at the surface of the water and then dive down, you're straight.
Yeah, but 2 tons of water on you, dude. If you go down
Well,
without,
I mean, obviously you couldn't swim down there that forever.
but if you want to go swimming deep in the ocean, you got to say, I want to be able to.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go exploring in the ocean. I just want to be able to hold my breath just in case I need to.
Facts.
It's a party trick. Nice little
he
party
just showed,
trick.
he just showed the 7-year-old across the street, be like, "Hey, bet I can hold my breath longer than you."
Hustle.
That's all I want to do, bro. It's all
He
good.
turning color Jimmy's hat, and he's like,
I'm just chilling, bro. I can go forever.
"Okay, so breath holding."
Champion.
Now, Jimmy, if you're asking if you can also choose breathe underwater, I say yes.
I mean, yeah, that's a whole
But
different.
that being said, without pressure as an aspect, Nick's breath holding could also do that and more.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to throw that out there, that's
I-
really, I'm giving you a hot tip right there, but pause. But yeah.
I mean, my pick's superpower cool. I don't know what you're talking about.
I rock with the breath hold.
Yeah. Can all your replications hold their breath as well?
Huh?
Can all
Yeah.
your
They don't need to. They don't need to.
Replicate him while he's holding his breath.
you're gonna
They
have
don't-
so many different photographic angles in your mind, like
They don't need to. Yeah, I'm gonna be living 5D, bro. I'm gonna have constant 5D vision. I can see the back of your head when I'm standing looking at you now.
y'all gonna see a school of Knicks rolling in the ocean.
Oh, no breath.
Whole
Holding
school
their
of
breath.
them.
What is the plural of tunes? Tunes. Look at all the
Tunes.
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 I don't know.
Looses.
We got Gage now.
Yeah, it's on Gauge.
Me?
Yep, back to backs, my friend.
I'm gonna go with elemental powers.
Like
So,
airbending and
wind-
stuff.
Yeah, like the wind and
Fire.
rain and stuff like that.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Yeah, that's a great
Thing too.
I'll give you that. Yeah, that is kind of grouping them together, but the
Control
way you,
weather.
yeah, the way. So you want to control the weather?
Well,
There's a word
I
for
would
that.
I would
learned.
more just say elemental
Weatherman.
because I don't want to be like Storm. I'd rather be like
Weather.
Avatar where I can control water in the ground if I
Yeah.
want it to.
Okay.
Bet you it's gonna rain today.
I'm in this bitch
Atmo
with the
Kinesis.
terror.
Is the word for controlling the weather apparently. But
I just
anyway,
had a bunch of money and thrown it in the air.
And for my second pick, I'm gonna go with super speed.
Damn it.
yeah. You a fast, smart guy.
And I can time travel.
You getting a scholarship somewhere for sure. No doubt. All right, Nick, pick 4, my brother.
Oh, this is last one though, ain't it?
Nope, pick 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right? You're already pretty strong.
Uh
The best breath holding.
bitch, I'm making this one up. I am a super crafter, which means
Super crap.
which means that I can make something out of matter. I can take a soda can and change the matter into whatever I want to.
That would be done.
As long as I have matter to touch, I can turn it into whatever I want to.
A super crafter. I like that.
Super crafter.
You should write a book movie series.
You just turn anything into anything as long as he's got something.
Yep.
It's the summary. It's a
Be like,
short show.
bad bitch. Yeah,
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
True.
there you go. That would most definitely be a little quote on your DVD title thing. That's good.
Is it on me?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Yes.
Shape shifting.
Mm.
So like a triangle.
Nah, dog. Like I could turn into a liquid if I wanted to.
A liquid.
Liquid.
When boy wants to turn into a liquid.
Water.
I know how to
So-
beat his ass.
ginger ale.
A bucket. Get a
I could
damn
turn
bucket.
into somebody else. I could turn into.
Yeah,
I'm just messing with you. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you could be a helicopter.
That made fun of me holding my breath. I just thought you wanted to turn it into circles over there.
You gotta watch out for RPGs though. All right.
Are you rich? You got the real stuff.
I ain't rich. It's just my wife's a snob. She won't even drink out the bottle or 2 liter. She got to have cans.
I'll drink out to 2 liter.
That's what I try to tell her to do.
Cans is cheaper, so you actually got it made.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right, who's up? Peasy.
Yeah, it's me. Dang, there's some good ones left.
If you take my next pick, I'm hanging up.
I don't know. I think you've got a good one in your onslaught. I don't know where you're going with your last.
Who's that?
Jimmy. I think he's got something slick.
He's got
I got
back-to-back
two
picks
I
left.
got 2 picks coming up, and one of them is very good.
Yeah, I like my last pick too.
I'm going to say I will take time altering, where I can slow it down and speed it up. Pause it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with that route. 'Cause
Cleanup crew.
That's actually, if we're talking about like being powerful, that's probably my favorite of the 2 of those. If we were talking about practicality, I'd probably rather be able to time travel, but I'll take time altering.
All right.
I don't know, because if
What's the remote?
if time altering is your superpower, you got to think, if you pause time or whatever, you're by yourself. Everybody else is frozen.
Yeah, I know, but I would like to be
So
able
it's
to go back
just-
to the 70s and be like, this is what that was like. You know, I mean, I just feel like
That's
you could do
time
whatever.
travel. That's not.
That's what I
time-
said.
I thought you said
What
time.
I said.
He said time travel. I said time altering, but I said of the 2 because we had the discussion earlier where
Yeah.
Altering was you could only go back in your lifespan, right?
right. Which I probably wouldn't even need to do that much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I mean, I'm just talking about basically freezing it and slowing it down and speeding it up, and I think that would be cool. But yeah, I mean, I would probably go back and be like, what them lottery numbers was for today, and then, you know what I mean? Be like, let me play. Yeah. Get rich quick scheme.
True that.
Easy one. Wonder what Nick's doing.
All right. So, All right, I got one that's great and one that's practicality. I want the Force from Star Wars as a superpower, just having the Force and all that it entails.
It was on my
All
list.
that it entails.
You don't get a
all the
lightsaber
goods.
though.
Ooh, lightsaber will be lit. Want a
And
purple.
then, like, I think superhuman vision, just like being able to see in any and all conditions for forever, no matter what, and have like night vision or all the visions.
360-degree vision.
Superhuman
like,
vision.
Yeah,
Do you get X-ray vision?
All of it.
all of it.
What?
Damn.
No.
What do you mean? No.
You can't.
I guess if you
group
can make
all
your
that
eyes do
together.
anything, dog.
Got supervision.
Yeah, just supervision. Like if I need to see something, I can see it.
Yeah.
What are you, a supervisor?
But yeah, if I got it
That
on,
was a good one.
Dang, bro, you gonna take all them visions?
I mean,
All right, that's fine. That's fine. You want to cheat? That's fine.
Supervision. I want supervision. If I just want to, it don't have to be anything specific. I just
Right.
if I need to see something, I can see it.
Buddy's got 2020. I wish I had 2020. Give
No
me
matter if it's dark.
When you put it like that, if I need to see something, I can see it.
Yeah,
All right, whatever you say.
I see it nighttime, daytime,
cool.
underwater.
All right, cool. So my last pick pretty much eliminates one of mine.
What?
My last pick.
Oh.
Because like it's kind of I can do it anyway. If I can slow down or speed up time, I could do what one of my picks was anyway. All right, so I'm gonna go practicality mostly. And I would like to be able to communicate with the deceased.
Okay.
I
Talk to
think-
ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm kidding. No, it's like I guess it'd be way more than that, but
Yeah.
a real
well,
life medium, huh?
So if you've ever watched the Umbrella Academy, the dude on there, I can't think of his name right now, but he can pretty much talk. He can communicate with the dead. He's not very good at it, but he can communicate with the dead and summons them, I guess, at a certain point. But I'm thinking more practical and talk to my loved ones who have deceased, and
yeah,
be able to do that. And I think that would be awesome.
yeah, that's a good one.
On me.
Yep.
Crap.
Last pick, my brother.
Yeah, this is a crud. Yeah, I guess I'll move one to honorable mention and the one that okay, whatever. Energy absorption, like if let's say something comes into me, I can absorb it and send it right back out at the same force or more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should add a little extra charge in there just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
So you send it out a little more powerful. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. All right, Nick, last pick, buddy. Oh, man.
I wish that I was a master of disguise.
Oh, man. Master of disguise.
Master of
Elaborate.
disguise.
I could literally blend in. I was just blending everywhere, anywhere.
Camouflage.
This is different than a shapeshifter.
Yeah, because I'm still me.
He just has to
Costume.
put
So,
outfits on.
so camouflage.
Also, invisibility is, yeah. Okay, you camouflage.
Buddy said he wants to be a walk-in closet.
All right, I'll take it back.
I'm gonna dress like this bush.
I wish I could.
So he can make prank videos.
I wish I could either. I could change my size.
Okay.
Onto
Like
Alright.
shrinking and growing both.
Yep. like Ant-Man.
Like Ant-Man.
Like Ant-
And y'all hated on Ant-Man.
Yeah, I also didn't say I wanted one of my superpowers to be changed size.
You're right. But that's a good superpower.
I mean, I guess so.
I think it is. They were on my list both.
Master of disguise, but apparently that don't count.
If you want to be a
oh.
master of disguise, I'll allow it. You don't
Like,
scare
those
me
guys-
none, but
Just think about that as like what if you couldn't get all of these and like you had to pick one of your five? Like, oh, there's Nick and there's Big Nick and Little Nick.
Well,
and all seven of them.
you would only see me, you would only see me if I wanted you to,
What
and
if you only had one
if you-
power? What if all these other powers got took and you were stuck with change size as your only superpower? Then what?
Bro,
what do you
he
mean?
could
Then
be
what? They
like
could do a lot of
Godzilla.
stuff with that. Yeah,
I mean, he could literally be
I
the
could-
size of a building and just
But he could rob a bank and then tell him that he's 5'6", but really he's 6'2".
pretty
Yeah.
smart, actually.
that is very smart.
Glad you gave him that.
Appreciate it.
That's
Rich
good.
man.
Yep. I'm not 5'6". Well, your license says you are. Yeah.
That's a great superpower.
Nope, I'm 4 foot.
Then I could walk across the ocean because I could just get as tall as I need to and just walk right through it.
Yeah, and then you get bit on the Achilles by a shark.
You're gonna cause some damage.
I mean,
Yeah. During tidal wave.
I could turn into a giant and step to Africa and then shrink back down to normal size.
I mean, you can already hold your breath as long as you want to, so you can just swim across the ocean.
I'm
take
good,
breaks.
bro. Yeah. Yeah. I could travel, can turn things into stuff. I'm good.
All right,
I
Gabe.
win.
Last
I win.
last pick in the draft. Hard act to follow.
This tall to ride this ride.
Shit.
Watch out, guys. I got this. I'm riding this today.
Oh man.
I shut Josie's toe in this sliding door and she's really mad at me right now.
Or you get kicked out the club and you can just shrink down to the size of the door crack and just slip right back on in and bloop. Don't get stepped on.
There's so much you can do.
Mm-hmm. Don't get stepped on.
All right, we got the last pick from Gage here.
I'm gonna go with the godlike power and be able to heal any wounds. Or
Yeah.
So you want to be a healer?
That was my honorable mention for
Right.
sure. Healing
Basically,
powers.
Any
I could
wounds, like, not just
basically
your
make
own?
every human immortal if I wanted to. I could just heal everybody.
So healing powers.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
Hope you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
So
If I
Heal
express
myself,
that
I can
if I
heal
wanted to.
somebody else.
If I wanted to.
Don't cross me. I can heal if I choose to.
So I got the perfect honorable and not honorable for this one, and nobody took the not honorable.
Honorable
so,
and dishonorable mentions.
yeah.
Okay.
Not honorable, non-honorable. Mind reading, dog. Fuck that. You can hear or see. People could say something you just don't want to hear.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't want to have that power.
Yeah. It's on my list, but I did not go that route.
I mean, but the thing is like, I guess it's practical in some situations, but like
If you
most of
could
the time, like, I
control it.
wouldn't want to hear everybody's thoughts.
If you could control it though,
People be dumb.
Yes, people be dumb.
but I mean practical
Facts.
wise,
But
practical.
like, if you ever seen like Bruce Almighty, where he heard everybody praying, like that's my anxiety couldn't handle that.
he was God.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then honorable mention, I thought Toons, being the philosopher that he was, being a psychic, telling the future.
Reading minds.
No,
No, I get what
being
you're
a
saying.
psychic and telling the
Future is
future
the past.
events.
Future is the past.
Yeah, whatever. That's my honorable mention. That's why I ain't picked the shit.
All right, well, I win again.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Fine. I can do whatever I want to do. So I win.
Dog, Toons.
The one that I said that time altering helped with was fast reflexes, like super fast reflexes. I could
Yeah.
do that with time altering. So
What do you need that faster reflexes for? Who you fighting?
Dog, the human osmosis is the only one.
if I get shot
that
at
you
or
got.
something,
I got the
Or-
best one. I can make
or say my
clones.
baby falls off the bed or something, I could just like, you know what I mean? Like grab her, you know.
I could literally feel the earth. If you're invisible, I could feel the earth with clones in and suffocate you without even seeing you.
I can fly though.
I will feel the whole atmosphere up with clones.
You can also change sizes, so you can get me.
Yeah.
Just
You ain't gonna be
bigger
very
than the earth.
fast.
Cool,
I'll-
indestructible.
And I'll hold my breath. Hold my breath the whole time.
I could beat your ass while I hold my breath.
While building a snowball inside of a box.
Didn't none of us pick
Kill all the plants
super
'cause they get no
stamina?
carbon dioxide.
Super stamina.
Don't none of us have stamina?
Well, it's Super Speed Boy does.
I don't need
That
stamina.
don't mean he
I
got stamina.
teleportation. I'm not running or walking
Got
nowhere.
him, I'm a Tanema.
Had more stamina.
I'm teleporting to wherever I have to be.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Can you bring others?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like if I'm touching you, you can grab me. If like we're kinetic energy, you can take us.
Pause. All right, let's go over these lists real quick. They're good ones. Everybody thinks they win. Sturge had teleportation, invincible or indestructible, as we discovered, talking to animals, the force, and superhuman vision, which means he can just do whatever the hell he
That's a
wants with his
bad
eyes.
motherfucker right there. That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, you and your little animal buddies. No, I think those are actually really good. Talking to animals would be dope.
That would be cool.
Mine were flight, super strength, mind control, time altering, and communicating with the deceased. I also think that's a bad dude.
Yep.
Also, my honorable mention was telepathy, where I could communicate with y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Technically, that mind control. I think that's included, dog.
No, I can control. I can control what you think.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he couldn't control. He could just tell us without talking.
I could be going into a job interview and be like, I don't feel like answering.
Yeah,
that
but you
question.
could tell my brain to hear your brain speaking.
I guess if you go
but
that
you
deep
couldn't
into
you
it,
couldn't
but
tell your brain to what it to do.
I could just tell you to say something and I say it, and you'd be like, I don't like that. And I'd be like, oh, yes, you do, So I could, you can go that route. Anyway, yeah, it is different. Plus, we could be like out and about, and yeah.
At the club where it's real loud.
Yeah, be like, what'd you say? Oh, I got you. Yeah. Bauer had telekinesis, invisibility, sorcery, shape shifting, and energy absorption.
Which is also pretty good.
That's pretty good. Sorcery is kind of a cheat code, but that
So is the force.
Whoa.
the force ain't really
I
a
said
cheat
yours
code.
was good. What? Oh,
No, that's what I'm saying. There's a cheat code. It's still a cheat code.
Is it?
Oh, mine cheat codes. They're so good.
What all can you really do with the force? Let's.
well, I can't strangle Nick with it.
Beat up Darth Vader.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
mean,
think I do with the force? It's like I get it's like a seventh sense. I can also like
Spidey senses,
yeah.
You would never.
and you can shoot that thing at them, that energy ball, pretty much.
You would always know if you left the oven on.
Yeah. That's the same reason. Like that's why they all fight so good because they have the force and they just know they just have this innate ability that is the force.
They be losing though.
Yes. Yeah, but they be losing to people that also have the force.
Yeah, they lose the stronger Jedis.
Yeah,
May the force be with you.
My mind control dude ain't scared of no force.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You don't gotta be
What's
scared.
up then?
I also think that I can't be mind controlled.
Just the force gonna help you?
Yeah, the Jedi mind tricks. You ain't pulling no.
I ain't messing with you because you're
Jedi.
invincible.
Yeah, that would
but-
be futile. It would be pointless.
And I'm trying to be your homie because you can teleport. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
what's
we'll
up?
go
I don't
with-
feel like
All
flying today. Anyway,
What's Tunes' list?
Nick's is replication, photographic memory, breath holding, the breath holding champion of the world, super crafter, and he can change his size.
His fourth pick was the coolest one. Super Crafter
Yeah.
is cool.
That's actually cool for sure.
I'll be Noya.
I guess it's good because when you're a super giant, you're gonna have to craft your own clothes, I suppose. When you're walking across the ocean in 2 strides or whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
Do what I want to do. That's the whole point.
You have to craft your own-
replication is.
Buddy
really
wants
cool
to play
too, though.
Minecraft in real life.
Yeah, replication's cool. You can just have an army of Nicks if you want.
I got 6 jobs.
Don't get
At
tired.
least.
Don't get tired or have to breathe.
Ever. You gonna be in the Guinness Book of World Records for sure.
I mean, I still do though, but I don't have to.
Right? Yeah.
Only if I choose to.
I choose to breathe.
Gauges
Like a
is-
vampire.
Gauges is time travel, super intelligence, elemental powers, super speed, and healing powers. It's a good list.
Also a good list. Yep.
Yep.
Close. I mean, it's a good second place to mine, I think. Not for being honest.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Who's gonna beat me?
A lot
have
of
some-
people.
I have
A
something
lot.
to stop everything.
Dog, I can give up 4 of my powers, and you can have all 5 of yours. and
Yeah,
it's
I guess we
screwed.
just don't get into like a
What would
mirror
beat me?
walking competition with you.
What would beat me?
A punctured
sorcery.
lung.
By what? I don't need to breathe.
Can't hold no air, I guess. I don't know.
I don't need
Yeah,
it.
no, just because
I
you
don't need
don't have
that
to
shit.
breathe, don't mean you don't need oxygen.
No, you
still
said
gotta
breath
hold it.
holding.
You got to
I
take
don't-
that first breath.
So you just gonna shoot me and pierce my lung in between the breath? Like you that nice at it?
Yep.
Oh, you got this. Why am I be so tall? You can't even shoot that high.
I can slow down.
I'm gonna be so
time.
small you can't even shoot it.
I can fly, bro.
I'm gonna be so small you.
I can also control your mind.
Jimmy's got supervision. He's a sniper. Dead eye.
I could freeze time and you couldn't do nothing.
How you gonna know it's the real me?
Oh,
I
snap.
don't, but one of your dudes gonna be messed up.
What is it? They don't even have a soul.
I can freeze time. I'll find you.
I'll just make another one.
Yeah. It's all
Dang.
good.
Y'all
Tubes
can't
makes
beat
very
me, bro.
valid points to why
And
his
then I-
fits.
and then I
down
can-
make him
And then
different.
I can make something out of. I can make another you. All I need is a banana peel. You peasant, bro. I'll make you out of a banana peel.
Yeah.
You're nothing to me.
Well, I would know that's not me.
I'm saying I can make matter. I can make something out of nothing. Something out of something.
I know you can. I ain't scared of you though. None of y'all. None of the replicated Nicks.
I'd beat y'all every day.
The one I would be most scared of is probably Bauer. I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if he's a sorcerer, like
He's a sorcerer and he can absorb energy and he's invisible and he's telekinetic, which he could do with sorcery.
and he can turn us into chickens.
Or he could turn into something he's shape shifting and invisible. So he could be an invisible car if he wanted to. You know, if somehow you sprayed him with paint, he would still just be a car. And he'd be like, oh, son of a bitch.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird, but it's not that weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man.
Mermaid Man.
I said
having a
that
fit.
backwards too, like Control Alt Delete.
You said it right that time.
I know. Well, I think they're all pretty good.
For sure.
I don't know that there's a clear winner, but I'd be most scared of Bauer.
I think there's a clear wild card yet again.
Yeah, there seems to be a pattern here.
I have no
Although
idea what y'all are talking about.
I was most definitely the wild card in Serial.
You know, I guess we'll just have to wait on a winner. Don't hold your breath.
I'll be fine.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was a good one, Jimmy.
We appreciate you all watching. Like and subscribe as always, and drop the winner in the comments and tell us what you would do if you could have a superpower, or what superpower you would choose, I should say. It'll be interesting to see. We'll see you next week on This Week on Earth. Deuces.